Well, Graham, in recent weeks we've played badly and won. We've played well and lost. What was that?
That was a team coming to a difficult place against a very strong physical side who play very direct on a non-playing pitch regarding football. It was us getting into a wonderful situation of being 2-0 up and with a little bit of help from the referee, but I'm not going to blame the referee for the game. With a little bit of help from some poor decisions by the referee to allow them to get back in the game, and some very uncharacteristic poor defending by us of set pieces has cost us the game. And when we occasionally during the season, when we occasionally defend poorly from long throws, corners, free kicks, which we did against Bath at Bath, you get punished against a very, big, strong, physical aerial team. So you have to deal with those situations. Throughout the season, on probably only 2 or 3 occasions we've been punished. And again today we've been punished by not defending set pieces. Although, I must admit, there's a wave of set pieces coming at you by some very strange referee decisions.
Yeah, the 3 goals from headers against us. I can't remember the last time that happened.
Bath.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, on reflection. Yes. Let's reflect perhaps on the more positive bits. Our goals, considerable influence from Nathaniel Pinney in scoring one and making the other.
Yeah, we started fine. And we realised the conditions of the day weren't going to be conducive to our classic style of trying to pass too much. So we adapted the conditions early on. We got it in behind their back 4 early on, and obviously, Pinney's obviously got a little bit of pace. He's got into those situations well, and he's causing problems. But what disappointed me was that we didn't continue to do that when we had the opportunity, and we made wrong decisions. But that's expected. I'm not going to get upset with it because, we are young, and when I say we are young, we're trying to get into the playoffs with an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old up front, and trying to put the world on their shoulders. And they are going to be better for the experience. There's another 5 or 6 boys who haven't had a season of football at a competitive level, and they're going to gain from the experience. And all these are learning curves, and that's why I said, and I warned everyone at the start of the season, we will be competitive, which we are. But obviously being in a high, lofty position at the beginning of the season and staying there right up until probably last week has probably got, the supporters a little bit overexcited or overconfident, or maybe raised their hopes a little bit too high that we were going to bounce straight back at the first attempt. And I pre-warned them right at the beginning of the season that it's a long season, particularly for 6, 7, 8, 9 players in your squad who have never ever been in this situation and have never ever played 30 to 35 games in the whole of their life. So, that's where we are. All we can do is, as a group, give our best, which we did today. We give our best. The group are fantastic. They're as honest as an honest bunch of boys you could get. I'm not ever going to decry them or go against them. They're a fantastic bunch of boys. They're honest. They give their best today. It wasn't good enough. That's what we have to accept.
Yeah, you're using up my questions before I get a chance to answer them, because I was going to say you're a victim of your own success to an extent, in that you got us up to 2nd place, and we've been in a playoff spot for a long, long time. And now this little bad run has, apparently we're down to 8th place now. Well,
that's always going to happen. A good run's going to bounce you 3 or 4 places on a given Saturday with 3 points. A bad run is going to bounce you down 4 or 5 places, and everyone knows the league is congested. Apart from Newport, who've run away with it, everything else is up for grabs, and it's who puts it together and stands firm from now to the end of the season will get in the playoffs. Who, buckle under the pressure or buck under the situation will come out. And we've had 3 poor results in a row. Not 3 poor performances, just 3 poor results. If we can recover, it will be a mighty task for what is a group of inexperienced players. There's no denying it. I'm not making excuses, and it wasn't through deliberate choice that I've gone with those type of players. That's what it is. They are good players. Unfortunately, They need to get results now and do it now, but they will all, whoever stays, whoever remains and whoever goes, they will all be better players for the experience this season.
Sure. You hinted last week about starting to negotiate with some players with looking ahead to next season. Is there any more progress on that in general terms?
I could give you details and information on what's been discussed between myself and players within this squad now regarding next season, but I don't think it's the right time to talk about that and say what has or what hasn't gone on. That's for me to know, that's for the club to know, that's for the players that have been spoken to know. And what we don't need to do is think about next season when we're still in a fight for this season.
Sure. No, that's fair enough. I just wondered in general terms, if negotiations were actually ongoing behind the scenes, and it seems that they are from what you've said.
Well, I don't know what the concrete plans are regarding the chairman, board of directors are at this club. I don't know I don't get involved. I don't know the ins and outs regarding who is still in control of the club regarding the Chris Ingram scenario. Has he signed over the football side? I don't know that. So who knows where we'll be next season?
Okay. Lastly, can I just change the subject completely? You had a friendly training session stroke game at Millwall on Tuesday. Can you just tell us a little bit about that and how it went?
I would if it took place, but it didn't take place.
Oh, what a shame. Okay, I beg your pardon for that. Okay, many thanks.
Thank you very much.